So, wir sollen eine Möglichkeit finden, in der Schule zu bleiben. Vielleicht als Hausmeister oder irgendwie sowas. Beifuß, cool. Wir gehen mal zum Aushang. Da war ja was. Da müsste das sein, ne? Ja. Da ist der Eingang. Mama. Boah, die Scheiben sind dreckig. Wird hier nicht geputzt oder was ist hier los? Ja, da kommt mal rein, genau. Da haben wir hier den Klassenbereich, beziehungsweise den Eingangsbereich. Hast du das von den Spanner gehört? Jemand hat im... Oh. Ja, warte mal hier. Ah. Hier ist die Rezeption und ein Sicherheitsmann. Soll ich mal gerade rausfragen, ob Stellen frei sind? Nanu? Die Pinnwand ist echt voll. Ob ich hier Ausschreibungen für die Schule finde? Komm, wir gucken mal.
Aha! Stop right there!
Huh?
I knew it. Suspicion confirmed.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face around here again.
I'm sorry, but do I...
Ist das das Mädchen, das mich gestern hat auffliegen lassen? Oh Gott, warum sie? Warum jetzt?
They always say perpetrators return to the scene of the crime. And you just proved the old adage true, Monsieur Voyeur.
Sie hat mein Gesicht gestern bestimmt nicht gesehen und die Kamera haben wir auch. Atmen, alles ist gut.
Monsieur Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously, hiding a camera under the stairs? And at your age? Shame on you, sir.
Yeah, you lost me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Oh, no, you don't. I have irrefutable proof of your crime. Why, the very shoes on your feet. You're wearing the exact same sneakers as the pervert from yesterday. And don't think they'll carry you to safety today.
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake. You see, before the pervert arrived yesterday, I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer that shines under black light.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your soles are stained with it as we speak. Which means you came bumbling back to the scene of the crime, while wearing the very evidence of your misdeeds.
Was zum... Fliegt hier wirklich auf? Wegen eines Highschool-Mädchens?
Lamenting your misfortune already? That's what you get for crossing the Mystery Research Club of Seiryo High.
Mystery Research Club?
Now, if you'll follow me to the faculty room, monsieur.
Oh, wait, just hold on, okay?
Hat sie Beweise? Das könnte echt übel ausgehen. Was mache ich jetzt nur? Ihre Aussage widerlegen. So.
There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying? With so many people on campus, any number of them could have walked over that spot.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coating. I know this because I was there watching your fiasco. And of course, I had the PE teacher who was with me agree to serve as witness.
Sie hat sich echt
Why don't you
vorbereitet.
just give it up already?
Ich bin doch schon so weit gekommen. Wir versuchen es mit der Kapitulation. Moment, das ist doch die Gelegenheit, um diese neue... Moment mal, was mache ich denn da? Das muss doch irgendwie anders gehen. Ah, ich will aber nicht fliehen. Ich versuche nochmal.
There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible. But even if I with so many.
No, and of course. Why don't you just...
Also muss ich jetzt fliehen oder was? Beste Option,
There's
verschwinden.
no escape, sir. I have even more proof of your crimes. The camera may be gone, but fortunately, I snapped a photo of it before it got taken away. With that, I determined everything there is to know about your camera, down to the store where you bought it. Turns out it's an online exclusive, customized to capture high-resolution footage with an inconspicuous design.
Heidenei.
Were I to supply this information to the police, they would track down the owner soon enough. After all, the shop would have no choice but to cooperate with the police investigation.
Tsukumo hat seine Spuren vermutlich gut verwischt. Die Polizei darf trotzdem nicht
Do I need
mitmischen.
to spell it out any further? You, monsieur, are ensnared. Therefore, I think it would be wise to do what I say.
Ach du geil, ist sie drauf. Sie hat recht, ich sollte lieber erstmal nicht verschwinden. Fürs Erste zumindest. Verhandeln.
Let's say we have a chat.
A chat?
Yeah. Now, I can't give out any details, but having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth. And make no mistake, I will not be misled by diversion, threats, bribes, sob stories. Nothing of the sort.
Toll, das Einzige, was sie will, kann ich ihr nicht sagen. Ich muss irgendwie verhandeln. Sie muss einfach das Videomaterial verlieren. Wie könnte ich das anstellen? Ja, wie mache ich das denn? Jetzt habe ich ein Foto von ihr. Toll. Super. Das ist ja... Kann ich mit ihr sprechen? Nein, kann ich nicht. Warte mal. Warte mal. Wir können aber den Beobachtungsmodus anmachen.
Look at me. Do I really look like a pervert who'd sneak into a school for dirty pictures?
Well, no, actually. Not at first glance.
Right? So, drop the Monsieur Voyeur.
But I would be an utter failure as a mystery connoisseur to fall for such elementary misdirection.
What?
No matter where or when the story is told, the perpetrators in mysteries are often those who draw the least suspicion. This trope carries over into the real world as well. So the fact that you don't look like a criminal proves nothing.
Proves
Really?
nothing.
If you think you can fool this mystery fiend, you'd better think again.
Ein Krimi-Fan wie ich sollte sie nicht unterschätzen. Aber das heißt, dass ich mit ihr vernünftig reden kann? Da fällt mir ein, dass sie gerade etwas an der Pinnwand aufgehangen hat. Wenn ich die Umgebung in Augenschein nehmen könnte, mir das bei ihr helfen.
Suspicious.
Sieht aus wie ein Flyer für einen Club, für den Krimiclub der Seiryo, um genauer zu sein. Das hat sie wohl gerade gehängt. Mal sehen, was darauf steht. Externer Betreuer gesucht. Ja, guck mal. Krimiclub in Gefahr. Unsere Betreuerin verlässt die Seiryo. Die Lehrer haben viel zu tun, um einen weiteren Club zu leiten. Wir brauchen einen externen Betreuer. Falls ihr einen Detektiv oder Krimi-Autor kennt, gebt uns bitte so schnell wie möglich die Kontaktdaten. Ach, guck mal an. Leiterin des Krimiclubs der Seiryo High School, Kyoko Amasawi, so heißt sie wohl. Externer Sponsor schnellstmöglich gesucht. Oh, Damit werben sie nicht um neue Clubmitglieder. Der Krimiclub ist in Gefahr. Unsere Betreuerin verlässt bald die Schule. Die Lehrerschaft hat keine Zeit. Deshalb, wenn ihr nur wie der Zufall es so will, kenne ich da jemanden. Tatsächlich habe ich genau so etwas gesucht, bevor ich auf dieses Mädchen gestoßen bin. Tja.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right? President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like your club's in a tough spot.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching, and we can't find anyone else to take her spot. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside, so the MRC may be in dire straits. But your arrival marks our revival. Should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would make a fine feather in my cap. It would also prove the value of the MRC, so the chairman would have no choice but to solicit an advisor for us.
Well, that all sounds fine on paper, but the real-life logistics may not play out that way. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest, but you think they have time for volunteer work?
When you put it that way, it does seem like a long shot.
Right? So here's my proposition. How about you make me your advisor?
You? Advise the MRC?
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera was for your investigation?
I'll let you deduce that yourself. Client confidentiality and all that. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business, not start it.
If he wasn't shooting up skirts, then what was he trying to see? Rather, who was he trying to see? Who put him up to it? Our staff? Ugh, so many variables!
Listen, I don't mean to interrupt, but hello? As I was trying to say, becoming your advisor could work out well for both of us. I'm not done here by a long shot, but one of your teachers is bent on seeing me gone.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. She thinks I have no business being here, and frankly, it's been hard to prove her wrong. But if I were to advise your club, it'd be all the reason I need to stay on campus. So what do you think? It's a win-win situation, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if it's experience you want, believe me, I've been around the block when it comes to mysteries.
I believe I understand. The purpose you stated for being here does fit the circumstances better than my original theory. But I will not be persuaded so easily. So, I propose a test.
Oh God.
Test?
Right this way, please.
What? Hey!
Was kommt jetzt? Sollen wir da jetzt echt mit ihr jetzt da durchlaufen? Alter Falter, ist ja jetzt nicht ihr Ernst, oder? Also, ist das... Dann gehen wir mal da durch. Ein Test. Okay, geh weiter. Was kommt jetzt? Zeigt sie uns jetzt ihr Büro? Oh ja, zeigt sie uns.
Huh? Who's this, sis?
This is Yagami-san, our new advisor candidate. However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me. I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother. Also the MRC's bodyguard. When your sister's as nosy as mine, you've got to step up your game to keep her safe.
Please have a seat, Yagami-san.
Oh je, was kommt jetzt?
After you.
Oh, how kind of you. So, Amasawa-san, back to the topic at hand here.
Nach dem Test fragen. Oder wir machen den Krimiclub.
Could you tell me what the Mystery Research Club actually does? It seems like the advisor ought to know that.
So, I founded the Mystery Research Club last year. Primarily, we function as a book club, critiquing mystery novels from many different cultures and eras. But, when the opportunity is ripe, we also engage in more involved activities. And by that, I mean solving the mysteries around us.
Oh, you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. So that's what you were up to. I've got to say, as a potential advisor, I'm not exactly psyched to hear you go around looking for trouble.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We don't do this for kicks, and I'm not a fan of danger. If we could all be armchair detectives, free to investigate from afar, surely that would be ideal.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Unfortunately, that is rarely, if ever, possible. Say our investigatory senses were to draw us toward a mystery that escapes even the school and the police. Why, letting such a case slip away would be anathema to our club's founding principles.
While I do admire your passion, why put yourself at risk? You'd be safer handing it off to the authorities.
Then shouldn't we hand you off to the authorities?
Well, now, let's not be hasty.
I take it you see my point then. Some cases aren't so cut and dry.
You make some valid points.
Also fragen wir nach dem Test.
So, getting back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. A detective setting up cameras is believable. That being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is a ruse, I'd be unleashing a pervert on the school.
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a detective and your character as a person. And once that's over, the club will reach a decision. We'll either accept you as our mentor, or turn you in as a deviant.
Oh je.
I get the picture. So what does this test entail?
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky case as of late, so your job is to resolve it.
How risky are we talking?
Dann fragen wir da mal nach.
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque. Yagami-san, have you ever heard of a sugar baby?
Huh? You mean a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
You know it. Now our current case involves one such sugar baby. It seems that one of our dance club girls has grown a reputation for dating older men. Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who this is.
All you know is she's in dance club? Well, I understand why you'd want to know more, but what about this warrants investigation? She in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating, and it's putting her safety at risk. Well, we found this out online, so we're admittedly speculating a bit here. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing act.
Care to elaborate?
She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed upon sum, but then she goes in for the kill. She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal, and then, poof, gone with the wind.
Okay, I can see how that might make her enemies, but that's on the guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
You're not wrong. Problem is, her latest mark, a violent, foul-mouthed thug, isn't so self-aware. I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats. So yeah, we can't just write this one off.
Oh, yeah. That's a concern.
And now he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who conned him. I'd say that establishes the risk clearly enough. As soon as we found out, we've been trying to find the sugar baby and warn her ASAP.
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be in very real danger.
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye, Yagami-san. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's Not quite how it works, but sure.
Dann fangen wir mit dem Test an.
In any case, now that the situation's clear, I'd like to get on with the test. Just tell me where to start, and I'll be there.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely change his appearance into that of a total stranger. From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant, he deceived the masses and never lost a lead, all thanks to a good disguise.
So, you want me to go undercover?
Yep, any detective worth their salt should have no trouble with that. You're going to infiltrate the dance club as an advisor and return with a lead on the sugar baby. That is your test.
Wait, you want me to teach a dance club?
If it's required, then yes. I want you to win their hearts in ways I myself could not. Those girls are a close-knit group. They'd never trade gossip with someone like me.
Na toll.
However, if a cool new stranger gained their trust, that's you, they might be more willing to talk.
But how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor if I've never danced once in my life?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves. They generally teach from a book.
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation, their current advisor never even shows up, so you'll already have an in. Just give them a few pointers, act authoritative, and soon enough, you'll be their closest confidant. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy? To teach something I know nothing about?
I'm sure you can figure that out. That is, if you really are a detective and not some snaky imposter.
You're really putting me through the ringer, you know that? I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of vague advice.
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute.
What?
They're in the gym basement, in case you didn't know.
I know her test might be tough, Yagami-san. I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor. So good luck.
Huh? Oh.
Oh Mann, Leute. Aber, bevor wir uns jetzt hier zum Affen machen und ja, irgendwas machen, was wir überhaupt nicht können, sage ich mal bis zum nächsten Mal.